that Murree Brewery is indeed an asset.
Definitely, because you're one of the highest tax-paying companies.
इंसानियत की बात कोई नहीं करता. This government has done much more than the last government.
In a conservative society like ours, it's very difficult to mark your stone. The CEO of a company that we're going to interview today is producing alcohol, that too legally in Pakistan. The brain behind the idea is also a businessman, he's a parliamentarian, a social worker, and a minority representative. We're here to interview Mr. Bhandara, the CEO of Murree Brewery. Before the formal opening, I would like to introduce my co-anchors. On my left is Sidra Nasir, and on my right is Lareeb Shah. So the first question that I would want to ask you is that, how about the diversification of products? Other than beverages, are you planning on going towards other products maybe?
Well, I would like to keep in my own business. You know, right now I'm the only one in the family, working. And right now I would not like to venture out into other things. जिन चीज़ों में एक अबूरियत है, उन्हीं में मैं फिलहाल रहना चाहता हूँ मैं.
Okay, and sir, Murree Brewery is an asset to Pakistan. So we would want to know that, the quality that you're maintaining, how do you make sure of it?
नहीं, एक तो first of all, I thank you for accepting that Murree Brewery is indeed an asset.
Definitely, because Pakistan. You're one of the highest tax-paying companies.
It has immense historic value. Yes, tax-paying value भी है, historic value is there. And Pakistan's soft image is there. And this is Pakistan's oldest industrial company. And we are known for our honesty. So I think Pakistanis and the country should take pride in old companies such as Murree Brewery.
Is the economy of Pakistan is favorable for new investors to invest?
Well, yes, of course it is. The answer is yes. We have a population of over 200 million people. I think two things that are in the way of the foreign direct investment. One is the energy on which the government is working. Gas and electricity has to be worked upon. And secondly is the law and order. So no investor will come without these two things. So as far as the opportunity is concerned, yes, there's a big opportunity in Pakistan.
What about CPAC? Since CPAC is now, it's in progress. So what would you say, what kind of an effect is it going to have on Pakistan's economy?
I am member of the National Assembly Committee of CPAC. And I've been to tours in Balochistan and in Gilgit. I've seen the CPAC Road with my own eyes. And Mia Saab was kind enough to take all of us to Gilgit to see the CPAC Road, which is coming from Gilgit side. And of course, this is not a one-year project. People are thinking that CPAC will be completed next year, and the next after that, दूध की नैने होने शुरू हो जाएंगी. It's not like that. CPAC will take another 15-20 years to come for the dividends, for us to eat the dividends. So it is a long project. CPAC should not be criticized कि जी अगले 2 साल में पूरा हो जाए, अगले 3 साल में पूरा हो जाए. No, CPAC is just one thing. उसके साथ there'll be industrial parks, then there'll be traffic, then there'll be other associated businesses, restaurants, motels, tuck shops, petrol pumps, energy parks, industrial parks. So it is not just the road, it is the whole package. So package will not, ये कह देना कि this जी नज़र नहीं आ रहा CPAC, a kid, एक बच्चा पैदा होता है, बड़े होते होते उसको एक टाइम लग जाता है. You don't expect कि जी अभी तू सीख जा, अभी तू बड़ा हो जा, अगले 1 साल में तूने कॉलेज भी कर लेना है. इस तरह तो नहीं होता ना. Everything has time. So CPAC needs time. And our nation is very impatient.
Sir, being a politician as well as into business, how do you manage both of them?
Well, it's not everyone. I mean, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. There are a lot of people who are doing their own business, and into politics also. You just have to manage your time, divide your time, and you need a good team also, which alhamdulillah I have a good team in Murree Brewery, all the companies, and they do their job, simple as that.
Okay, as you mentioned in your last interviews that minorities face discrimination, so being a parliamentarian, how are you overcoming this thing?
You see, minorities have lots of issues, and parliamentarians can only look at some aspects of it. Basically, the problem, we need to focus on the education of the general public. The curriculum, जो हम बच्चों को पढ़ाते हैं, what they learn in school, it's very important. बर्दाश्त, एक दूसरे को accept करना, एक दूसरे को बर्दाश्त करना, एक दूसरे के मज़हब को tolerate करना. Teaching is done at school level and at home level. No MNA, no Mia Nawaz Sharif or no Zardari can come to your house and say कि अक़लियतों का भी ख्याल रखें, उनके हकूक़ हैं, वो भी इंसान हैं, उसी खुदा ने बनाए हैं जिसको आपको बनाया है. सो ये एक हमारी, आई थिंक द पीपल हैव टू रियली थिंक कि जब आपके मिनॉरिटीज़ के, अब अमेरिका, लेट्स टेक अमेरिका, इन इंग्लैंड, they don't have any laws for Muslims, laws different, Christians law. They have one law, right? It's why? Because they don't need laws to protect Muslims in America. Muslims and Christians are under the same law in America. In Pakistan, unfortunately, we need many laws to protect the minorities, which we should not need. It is the basic education that has to teach tolerance and acceptance of other faiths.
As a member of a ruling party, what will you say about the instability of a democracy in Pakistan?
Well, instability of democracy in Pakistan, as you see, we have had dictatorships. Democracy should be allowed to live, no matter how bad. This is the second political democratic government now. First was PPP. Now it's Mia Saab, and hopefully again there'll be another government, and hopefully it again be PMLN. So I think the election process should not be disturbed, and all parties should criticize each other. Definitely they should criticize, but I think the democratic process should not be stopped. Only then it can strengthen.
Sir, I would also want to know that during the time of PPP, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, he actually banned Murree Brewery for a quite short period of time. So do you think that, since you belong to the ruling party, it's benefiting you in some way?
One thing, that is two different things. I keep my business and the parliamentarian work totally separate, as I'm not doing a job of any government. This is, Murree Brewery is a business, whereas Parliament is legislative business and other things.
So we hear about a lot of injustices that are happening in Pakistan. Let's take an example of the Tayyiba case, the maid who was beaten. So how do you think people and the businessmen and the government, they can work together for benefiting this society?
I just told you कि जो घर की चार दीवारी के अंदर हो रहा है, वो आपको खुद एक सेंस होनी चाहिए इन चीज़ों की. अगर आप एक बच्ची को घर में, एक मेड को आप मार रहे हैं, जो भी लड़की थी, वो एक पढ़े लिखे लोग जो मार रहे हैं, तो ये आप कोई गवर्नमेंट आके या कोई प्राइम मिनिस्टर आके या PTI आके, उनका काम ये नहीं है. These are all personal things in your house.
But sir, that was done by a judge's wife.
Yes, it
so
was
what
done.
About the government's role in this?
नहीं, you see, यही तो हमारी no one wants to do anything themselves. हर बंदा गवर्नमेंट की तरफ देखता है हर मसले के लिए. खुद वो नहीं देखता कि मैं किस तरह चेंज होऊंगा या मैं अपने दोस्त को किस तरह चेंज करूं जिसकी आदतें ख़राब हैं. हर बंदा चाहता है कि सोल्यूशन गवर्नमेंट दे. द गवर्नमेंट डज नॉट हैव सोल्यूशन फॉर एवरीथिंग. द गवर्नमेंट इज़ नॉट देयर टू प्रोवाइड सोल्यूशन फॉर कि जी आप मेड बच्चे को ना मारें, आप अक़लियतों का आप एहतराम करें, उनको प्यार मोहब्बत से उनसे बात करें. This, you see, this is, I think, our basic education. You're right. अब justice जो आदमी थे, judge साहब, he's a पढ़ा लिखा आदमी. He's a learned man, more learned than I think all of us. अगर उनकी सोच ऐसी है कि he's allowing his wife या खुद बच्ची को मार रहे हैं, तो ये आपकी पर्सनल ग्रूमिंग है. जो हम मजहब की बहुत बातें करते हैं पाकिस्तान के अंदर, इंसानियत की बात कोई नहीं करता. ठीक है ना जी. हमने ज़्यादा फोकस ह्यूमैनिटी की तरफ करना है, इंसानियत की तरफ करना है, एथिक्स की तरफ करना है, जो हम एक ज़माने में कॉलेज में पढ़ा करते थे. वो चीज़ें ख़त्म हो गई हैं. तो हमने पढ़े लिखे लोग भी हैं. देर आर पढ़ा लिखा पीपल लाइक द जज, लेकिन देखें वो गाड़ी से खा रहे होंगे, उठा के बाहर खाया, बाहर फेंक दिया. अब पढ़े लिखे लोग इस तरह नहीं करते. सो आई थिंक द टीचिंग of the people has to be done at home and school level, at home by the parents, in school by the teachers. Government does not have, मैं फिर कह रहा हूँ, does not have a solution to every problem that we have.
We have heard that liquor will be banned soon. What do you want to say about that?
You see, there is a case going on in Sindh High Court in Karachi. And you know, they should ban liquor, this and that. Over there, liquor is a personal choice. Again, coming to personal choices. And if you ban liquor, there will be a dramatic increase in smuggling and other injurious homemade liquor. 2 number. Take it. So there will be increase in drugs. Big increase in drugs, which people will die. There'll be a big increase in smuggling imported goods. Imported liquor will keep on flowing from Dubai. It is already coming. उसकी मिकदार 10 गुना बढ़ जाएगी. ठीक है ना, सिंपल.
Because we know people who are addicted, they're not going to stop. They're just going to offer other ways.
2 लॉन्चें आ रही हैं, 3 लॉन्चें आ रही हैं कराची में, उस टाइम पे 200-300 आया करेंगी. तो बात उधर की उधर ही आ जाएगी. उस लॉन्च में ये होता है, गवर्नमेंट इज नॉट अर्निंग एनीथिंग. It's totally illegal. Smuggling pe there is no duty. So I think erratic steps without thinking should not be taken. I totally agree that there are some wine shops near masjid and schools. That is wrong. That is wrong. So I think any wine shop which is near to a masjid and a school, it should be closed.
Mr. Bhandara, I would also want to know that how does it feel to run a business which is criticized and judged by all?
Well, I think अब तो ये सोच भी नहीं रहती. अब you know, I don't have really an answer for that. It's good. Criticism keeps you alive, on your feet, and it's a good, interesting business. And yes, it's a political business. You know, it's a very, very sensitive and political business. We can't advertise, etc. So I think criticism is good. And the day they ban alcohol, we will make more non-alcoholic. So that is the answer to that.
So you're not going anywhere?
Of course not. Of course not. I mean, we treat our employees like our family. They're all eating from here. I'm eating from here. They're eating from here. Farasat is eating from here. Everyone. So definitely भागने का या बंद करने का तो सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता.
Yesterday one woman was burned alive. And what you want to say about that incident? Like after the bill has passed in Parliament, why people are not acknowledging the rights of women, basically?
ये फिर मोड़ तोड़ मैंने वो बात आपको कही ना कि अब जिसने भी मुझे इतने फैक्ट्स नहीं पता वो जलने के, लेकिन ये जिसने भी किया है वो दरिंदों वाला काम किया है ना. Try to understand what I'm saying. सजा देना, yes, that is now this is where the government comes in. लेकिन उसको जलाने का जो सोच है, वो जो आदमी कौन था वो आदमी?
उसका husband or I think maybe stepchildren.
My question is.
You cannot change. You see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Try to understand. The mentality of the people. अब वो बंदा क्या सोच रहा था उस टाइम वो जिसने चीज से जलाया है, उधर कोई पुलिस वाला या हुकूमत या प्राइम मिनिस्टर आके हाथ नहीं रोकना उसने. अब जला दिया है, अब पुलिस केस चलेगा, यस, आफ्टर यू कमिट द क्राइम द स्टेट कम्स इन एक्शन, लेकिन बिफोर द क्राइम तो स्टेट एक्शन में नहीं आएगा ना, वो यार वी आर थिंकिंग यू विल बर्न योर वाइफ, ऐसा तो नहीं होता ना। तो द माइंडसेट जो हमारे लोगों का है, अकलियत जिंदा नहीं रहने चाहिए, औरत है तो मेरी प्रॉपर्टी है उसको जलाओ या उसके टुकड़े करो या उसके जो मर्जी करो, ठीक है ना जी। तो बच्चे हैं, मेरे अपने बच्चे हैं, मैं उनका गला दबाऊं या उनको नदी के अंदर डुबो दूं, मेरे बच्चे हैं, मैं जो मर्जी करूं, ये थिंकिंग गवर्नमेंट नहीं चेंज इस तरह कर सकती।
It comes from home.
जी,
it comes from home
it
and
comes
within.
from home, it comes from education, it comes from all this. You know, I've studied in an American system. वहाँ पर तो एक जानवर भी वो हो जाए, you know, बीमार कुत्ता, उसको भी कहा, you know, नहीं, you know, the dog has rights.
We've also seen that on your Facebook page, since you're doing a lot of humanitarian and social work.
Ji.
Would you want to shed some light on that, please?
Oh, well, that's something we are proud of. The Murree Brewery has a CSR budget. You know, one should help the destitute, one should help the poor, one should help whoever one can help. So, you know, we have a very active team. We have a very active Facebook page also, जिसके ऊपर we post all our whatever we do. And in this thing, I must thank Baitul Mal, Pakistan Baitul Mal. They also help us. You know, the ministry से जो हमें funds मिलते हैं, उसका भी एक we ensure that communities के अंदर लगे. So
last time I interviewed, we got to know that you've been planning on a temple for Hindus. So has that been achieved?
No, not new temples. We are always repair and maintenance. You know, there are many temples in Pakistan.
No, but a graveyard in Islamabad region and also the temples in Islamabad region. Those were the concerns.
There are temples, Hindu temples in Islamabad, which I have tried and failed. That temple बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Temple already है Hindu community के दो. One at Rawal Dam and one at Saidpur village. सिर्फ वो CDA का या जिसका भी नाजायज़ कब्जा है, जो उनकी इबादत गाह आप हिंदुओं को दे दें, वो आप उसमें जो मर्जी करें, ठीक है ना जी। तो ये अगेन आई थिंक ये गलत बात है। सिर्फ प्रॉपर्टी का सारा, इट्स ऑलवेज एट द एंड ऑफ द डे प्रॉपर्टी, ठीक है ना जी। सारा जो लड़ाई झगड़ा होता है वो प्रॉपर्टी का होता है, तो प्रॉपर्टी का और कंट्रोल का। तो वो जो कि जी, तो इसलिए आई थिंक दोज टू टेम्पल्स belong to the Hindus and they should be given to them. वो अपना दिया जलाएं, भगवान को याद करें, ना मेरा वरी ना आपकी वरी।
Is load shedding affecting your business?
Well, it is affecting everyone. Well, in every company there is backup. We are immune now, and no, every industrial factory, कोई भी factory हो, वो generators के बगैर तो चल ही नहीं सकती ना। हाँ, वो गैस का हो, डीजल का generator हो, जिस मर्जी चीज़ का हो। So वो तो you need that, and yes. But you will appreciate the load shedding hours have decreased.
That's due to winters. I wouldn't say it's because of the
Well, नहीं, उस पे काम तो हो रहा है। अगर आप देखें, the 47 billion dollars जो CPAC के हैं, 47 billion dollars, उसमें से जो एनर्जी के लिए जो पैसे साइड पे किए हैं, वो हैं तकरीबन 39 billion dollars, सिर्फ और सिर्फ जी। ऊपर के जो 11-12 बिलियन डॉलर्स हैं वो होंगे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, रोड के लिए, दिस एंड दैट। और सारा CPAC चाइना नहीं बना रहा, उसमें हमारा NHA भी इन्वॉल्व है, नेशनल हाईवेज भी इन्वॉल्व है, FWO भी इन्वॉल्व है, यस चाइना भी इन्वॉल्व है। बट आई थिंक द गवर्नमेंट हैज टेकन द राइट डिसीजन, द लीडरशिप हैज टेकन द राइट डिसीजन ऑफ इन्वेस्टिंग द मेजर चंक इन बिजली एंड गैस।
Sir, I would want to say कि budget जो allot हो रहा है, मतलब whatever we are allotting for CPAC that you're saying 46 billion, maybe 47 billion, we don't see that being implemented, as you're saying that it's going to be a high proportion of it is for the electricity.
Electricity and electricity generation and gas के reserves.
So along with that, we see a lot of metro buses and stuff coming up. Coming from the ruling party, sir, do you think it's really so important for Pakistan right now to build a metro bus or maybe a school education?
देखिए जी, अगर एजुकेशन, अगर स्कूल ज़्यादा बनाते तो फिर क्रिटिसाइज किया जाता जी स्कूल ही रह गया ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੀ ਚੱਕਰ ਹੈ ਸਕੂਲ ਹੀ ਮਨਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ। तो आई थिंक ये क्रिटिसिज्म करना कि जी आप नमाज भी पढ़ते हैं और खैरात क्यों दे रहे हैं साथ साथ, तो ये सारे काम साथ साथ चलते हैं। सीपैक भी चलेगा साथ, मेट्रो को भी चलना चाहिए, और जो दूसरी तरजीहात हैं वो भी थोड़ी बहुत साथ साथ चल रही हैं, यू नो, बट क्रिटिसाइजिंग द गवर्नमेंट।
Sir, but it was not the need of.
At least ये गवर्नमेंट मोटरवे से आप इत्तेफाक नहीं करते क्योंकि मैं और आप उस पर ट्रैवल नहीं करते, ठीक है। अगर एक 20 रुपए के अंदर एक आदमी एक एसी के अंदर इज़्ज़तदार तरीके से एक औरत एक शहर से दूसरे कोने में चली जाती है, ठीक है ना जी, तो ये उस गरीब से पूछें कि इसकी अहमियत क्या है, जिसको पहले ट्रक ड्राइवर्स हरास कर रहे थे, धक्के मार रहे थे, बड़ी एक स्क्रैम्प्ड अप होके यूँ करके जा रही थी। मैंने खुद मेट्रो में सफ़र किया है, वेरी नाइस। एंड देयर अगर आप कहेंगे जी इम्प्रूवमेंट चाहिए, येस आई वुड एग्री कि इम्प्रूवमेंट चाहिए, लेकिन आई थिंक दिस गवर्नमेंट हैज़ डन मच मोर दैन द लास्ट गवर्नमेंट।
Yeah, that is true.
मतलब इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। मैं
There's
कल
no argument
मैं
about
इस
that.
पार्टी में ना भी रहूँ, ठीक है ना जी, तो मैं फिर भी कहूँगा कि यार वो तो बिल्कुल ही नील बटा नील थे। इधर भी अगर कोई करप्शन भी अगर हो रही हो खुदा ना खास्ता, एटलीस्ट कुछ नज़र तो आ रहा है। मेट्रो बनाया है, कल इनको चाहिए, मैं तो कहूँगा रहीम यार खान में आप जाएं कि उधर भी मेट्रो बनाएं, भावलपुर में मेट्रो बनाएं।
I think सबसे पहले कराची।
ये कराची में मियाँ साहब हमें पता है कि बहुत कुछ करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन वहाँ पर पीपी, क्योंकि पीपी को पता है कि ये सारे काम नून ने कर दिए, तो ये तो बिल्कुल ही प्रॉब्लम आने ली है। ऑरेंज लाइन के ऊपर आप देखें, ऑरेंज लाइन के ऊपर कितनी तनकीद हो रही है। एक वर्कर मर जाता है ऑरेंज लाइन का, तो वर्कर अल्लाह माफ़ी दे बहुत मरते हैं पूरे पाकिस्तान में, जो कि बड़ी सैड चीज़ है। लेकिन जब मेट्रो लाइन का कोई मंदिर गिर जाए या कोई वर्कर मर जाए, तो उसको इस तरह हाईलाइट किया जाता है, मार दो गोली शहबाज शरीफ को। अब देयर इज़ एन एक्टिव लॉबी अगेंस्ट ऑरेंज लाइन विच इज़ वेरी सैड, और यही चीज़ को मनाना चाहते हैं कराची में भी, जिसकी सख्त ज़रूरत है। लेकिन उधर रोडे, क्योंकि जिसकी हुकूमत होती है ही इज़ ऑल पावरफुल, ठीक है ना जी, तो द पीपीपी गवर्नमेंट रास्ते पे यू नो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ हिंड्रेंसेस इन द गवर्नमेंट वे, उनको जगह लेके दें, आराम से कब्जे छुड़वाएं। मियाँ साहब बिल्कुल पूरे पाकिस्तान में ये जाल डालना चाहते हैं, नेटवर्क ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, अगर उनको डालने की कोशिश वो दी जाए।
Sir, my last question is that you're an inspiration to many, especially in Pakistan.
Am I?
And
Okay.
yes, you are.
Okay.
You know, in the business community, maybe, and not maybe, I'm sure about the business community, but as a parliamentarian, I'm not sure. But you are an inspiration. So, what would your message be to the newcomers, to the new entrepreneurs?
Well, thank you for considering me as an inspiration. It's debatable, but I think entrepreneurs के लिए यही पैगाम है कि you cannot achieve success overnight. You know, success is a long drawn process. We are looking for shortcuts as a nation for everything. We want America to feed us, China to give us this, Flana to give us that. So we need to work hard. We try to run away from work, I've noticed, whereas the Chinese philosophy is work, work and work. ठीक है ना जी? तो I think the message is to work hard, and success will not come overnight. It will come over the period.
As we've seen Murree Brewery grow over years, over decades, so we can see the reason behind it, and it is definitely your determination and your, motivation behind it. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you, and best of luck for all the diversity that you're bringing into the business.
Thank you very much.